Okay, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you for the people, by the people. News outlets, CNN and local news, and MSNBC and its affiliates. I'm gonna need y'all to stop playing the people against themselves. Really, I'm gonna need y'all to thoroughly explain to people of color and independent whites and conservative iffy whites and those back and forth white Democrats. I'm gonna need y'all to explain to them in clear terms. Take the time out and explain to them locally and nationally, locally, statewide, and nationally, what an authoritarian government look like in Russia, in Korea, in China, in Africa. I'm gonna need you to explain to them that it is clear there is a group of people with money, billionaires and millionaires, the top, the people who the law don't touch. I need you to explain to them, to the people, that these people want to clearly destroy, dismantle, and disrupt democracy, the rule of law. They want to dismantle it. Okay, this much is clear. What you need to do is explain to them what they want to replace it with, because the Republicans have not explained to the people what they will replace democracy with, what it can morph into. We need to explain to them what the destruction of democracy and what the Donald Trump idea can morph into. Imagine you have a constant liar like Donald Trump making decisions over your children's life, like Ted Cruz, a sucker to this Trump Jr. Imagine Trump Jr. being your next leader from authoritarian rule, and Ted Cruz and his children sucking up to him. Lindsey Graham and his children sucking up to Trump Jr. and Ivanka. Imagine your children sucking up like Tim Scott in South Carolina. Uh, Imagine your children being a Herschel Walker. Imagine your children being a Herschel Walker for Donald Trump family. You have to explain to them. Once that ink dry, once that ink dry, once this here pen is lifted, once that pen is lifted and that ink dry, is law on the land, in the sea, and in the air. Is law on land, in the air, and on water. That's what law means. Land, air, and water. It's the law. And the only way your children, if they decide that this is not what they want 15 years from now, the only way they can change it is a civil war. It'll be the people, your children, against an authoritarian military. Look what the authoritarian military will do. Let's visit Korea. Oh, you don't got to go there personally. Go see Law in Korea on YouTube. Go see Law in China. Go see what the law on land, air, and the water is in Russia, in China, in North Korea, and all over Africa. Go see what authoritarian rule is. See, this is a black and white issue. See if it started out black and white. See, is it black and white today? Or is it rich or poor? Rich or poor. If you're rich, you get Donald Trump privileges. If you are poor, you get the same treatment as those 3 men that killed that boy in Georgia. You get the same treatment as Chauvin, 30 years in state prison, got to go to a federal. You ain't got no money. You ain't got Donald Trump money. That law on the land or in the air or on the sea don't protect you. It don't protect you. Authoritarian governments don't protect poor people. It's there to, the elite establishes it for themselves. You need to teach the iffy white Republicans that and the iffy independents, white independents that.